Good morning. Today I just wanted to talk to you while I got ready for work and tell you a little bit about myself. I probably should have done this first, but I'm very nervous about this, and it's easier for me to talk when I'm not thinking about what I look like on the screen. So I'm going to get ready and share some information about me. I grew up in a small town in North Carolina and went to probably one of the smallest high schools in this end of the state. I went to technical college for a little over a year and got a very good job working in a small factory in the office. And in the meantime, I met my husband. We met in June, Father's Day weekend. And we started to become friends. And we started dating August 9th. And got engaged October 12th, Columbus Day. And we're married on Valentine's Day. So met to married in 6 months. But when you know, you know. And that's been getting close to 26 years since we got married. So we got married in 97. We had Micah, our oldest, in 98 in December. And in 99, we decided we didn't want to raise Micah by himself. So got pregnant in 2000 and had Nicholas in December. And their birthdays are 2 days apart. And they are 2 days shy of being exactly 2 years. When Micah was born, he was premature. And I had intended on going to work, the usual 6-8 weeks. But because he was premature and needed some special care, I was able to stay home with him, and God worked that out, because even from the time I was in high school, all I wanted to do was be a mama. And God just blessed me with that dream. So I was a stay-at-home mom until Nicholas was 17 and a senior in high school. And then I started working part-time at the place I work now. And I worked in an after-school program. And I really liked it. And I got the opportunity to move to the corporate office. This summer. And sorry, I have to concentrate on this part. Because my eye just doesn't cooperate. And I really like it. The job's a good fit for me. I enjoy things that are very detailed. I like lists and being able to check stuff off, and that is exciting for me. I know that sounds boring to a lot of people, but I love the satisfaction of having a list and checking it off and feeling a sense of accomplishment. But and I get to work with some amazing people. But I really miss the kids. That what I do now supports the people that did do the job that I did before. So we're kind of the unseen, behind the scenes people that keep things going that way. And I really like working in the office. It makes me think of Mary Tyler Moore. When I worked in the office before, it used to come on Nick at Night. And I would watch it while I got ready to work in the office. And I imagined myself being her and throwing my hat up in the air. And I hear the little theme song, "You're Going to Make It After All." And it just makes me happy to think about that. But, so that is just a little rundown of major things. I have a lot of health problems, or I think I should call them challenges. In 2018, in the beginning of March, I almost died, and I was in the ICU for a while. It was pretty bad. But God has brought me so far. It's to me, it's amazing. I went from just existing to living to being productive and being able to work, and I'm blessed. But I still have challenges. I am very, very glad to be in the place I am right now. But my husband is in a quartet. He sings gospel music. He's also preaches, and he's a licensed ordained minister. And I support him, and even though sometimes it feels like I'm not a part of that part of his life, I know that my support allows that to happen. So even though I can't go with him all the time, I'm praying for him, supporting him, and some people say, "Does it bother you that he's gone all the time?" No, I miss him, don't get me wrong, but I knew when I got married that was what I was signing up for. The older we get, the more I hate when he's gone. I kind of feel lost, and I'm hoping that this channel helps me focus and gives me an outlet that can be productive to other people, help them. One of the comments that I read this morning was that I'm funny and don't be nervous. I am funny. But it's just going to take a little while for that to come out. I'm a bit of a smart aleck with my humor. But, I love people. And I want to help people. And I've been through so many things, so many traumatic things even, that I feel like I can give and help. And maybe through this channel, I can reach out and help people with some of the things that I've gone through. I kind of feel like I said before, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. And I really need to stop saying those filler words. I had a teacher in high school that if we said he would say, "Ooh, yummy" sound, and made us very aware of saying it. So he would not be proud of all the ums that I'm saying right now. Last night was Halloween, and our oldest son, he loves adult trick-or-treating. And let me tell you what that is. So we used to do it the day after Halloween when the stuff goes on sale. But what he does, and what we did last night, was we went to the store and he bought candy. And like a lot of candy. And he goes in his room and he watches like scary movies all night and eats candy. And that's his Halloween. So if that's your thing, I think that that's fantastic, and you do you, boo. But he's so funny. But while we were out, we early voted. Vote. I think that if you don't vote, you have no right to complain about the outcome of anything, even if it doesn't go your way, how you want it. If you don't vote, you don't get an opinion. That's just my 2 cents. And I have not ever pulled a straight ticket. I always think about it. I pray about it to pick the correct people that I feel should be in a thing. I've not always voted Republican. There's some Democrats that I have voted for. I know sometimes you feel like you're voting the lesser of two evils, and I agree with that. But if you don't make your voice heard and use the right, the privilege, the honor that has been fought for so much for us to have, I think that that's just, I don't know, laziness, foolish. I'm very, very proud to be an American. I'm proud to be from the South. But most of all, I'm proud to be a Christian, and not just in name. I love the Lord. I was saved when I was 5 and baptized when I was 7. I grew up in church, and I couldn't imagine not having that growing up. The things I've been through, if it wasn't for the Lord, I don't know. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have made it. I would have been gone a long time ago. But Lord willing, I will get into some of that at another time if you want to know. But I work in office today. Wow, you can see the red in my hair today, can't you? There's the again. I am going to do a ponytail with curls. I had my hair done yesterday, and I had so many hot flashes. I had a hysterectomy when I was 25, and I've not had my hormones in quite a while. So I have a doctor's appointment in a couple of weeks, but I need to get them refilled, I believe. I really like the red that's in my hair. Thank you, Emily. You did an awesome job. I'm also absolutely blind as a bat. Oh, look at that curl. That's a really good one. So I would really like to do a Q&A. I don't really know what people want to know about me. I know what I like to know about other people. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'd be happy to do one. Tell me what you would like for me to, what kind of videos you'd like for me to make. One of the people that I follow, I love true crime things, and she does a true crime, it's almost like a podcast, but it's a video, and she does her makeup while she does it. So that has occurred to me as well, to do that. But to me, it's easy to talk to you when I'm getting ready. I have a cat. No. That is helping right now. A little bit more about my family. I have a half-sister. Same dad, different moms. We've never lived together. We're 11 years apart. I'm 45. She is 34. I have 2 sister-in-laws, 2 brother-in-laws. My brother and sister-in-law that are my husband's oldest brother, they live not far from here, maybe 45 minutes. And his next brother and his wife, they live in a different state, and we're going there for Thanksgiving. It's about an 11-hour drive, so it's a long one. Definitely not the farthest they've been from us. My husband, my brother-in-law, is retired Air Force, but my husband is the only person that's been everywhere that he's ever been deployed. They were in England in the early 90s, and my husband went there. They have 4 kids, and they have 3 grandbabies and 1 on the way. And his older brother, he has 2 girls, and between them, they have 5. They have 4 boys and a girl. And I have, so there are 11 of us in my family, kind of. My dad was married 3 times. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 times. My mom was married twice. My stepdad has 2 sons. They are my stepbrothers. Hi to them. They are 9 and 10 years older than me. And then my dad's my first stepmom, she has gone on to be with the Lord, but she had 4. And so that is 3 stepsisters and a stepbrother. And I know at least one of them's watching this. And then my sister's mom was the next wife, and then they had her. And Then my dad married again, and she has 3 daughters. One has gone on to be with the Lord, and one is probably watching this. She commented on it and subscribed. Thank you so much. And even though parents may divorce, separate, whatever, as kids, we still feel that connection to each other. So in some ways I'm an only child, and in other ways I have a lot of siblings. Just depends on how you look at it. So I come from a interesting family. I didn't have a mom and a dad and, just us in a house. I had my mama and my granny and papa and my 2 uncles. And my husband didn't know what it was like to not have that, So I was scared when I got married and we started having kids, because I thought, I don't know how to be in a house with a mom and a dad and not have a whole bunch of adults telling you what to do. And he didn't know what it was like to be the way I grew up. So it was a learning experience. But I'm grateful for my family, and I have an amazing one. I have great aunts and uncles and cousins, grandparents. Oh my goodness, my grandparents were and are amazing. I'm blessed. And then there's my best friend. There are no words. He has been a father, a brother, a best friend, a confidant, a rescuer. He's just extraordinary. Thank you for being my guardian angel. But so this is pretty much the look. I've got it in a kind of it's not a bun, but it's pulled up. And now hopefully this will help with the hot flashes today. But it is time for me to get ready to go. My coworker and friend will be here at 7:30, and we will drive and laugh, and she makes fun of my accent and how I talk. She's from New York, so she's all proper and everything, and I just say things that make her hee-haw. There's another phrase. But she is precious. She is been such a great friend. Wow, that hair's just doing its own thing, isn't it? But there we go. There's the look. Gonna spray it. I gotta have that 1990s raise right there. And we're ready. So let's put on my glasses and see what I look like. Woohoo! Looking good. All right. I will see you next time. Bye.